everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So today's video I'm really excited to do because I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that I forgot about. So I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while now because there are so many makeup products in my collection that I feel like go unused, and I want to do my best at basically rediscovering some of those older favorites and using some of those products that I used to know and love. So let's go ahead and get started. For primer, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. Now you're probably thinking, Sabrina, you love this primer. What do you mean you forgot about it? Well, it's not so much that I forgot about it. It's more so that it's kind of a primer that I've been neglecting in a way because I've been really focused on other primers in my collection. And as far as gripping primers, I've really been liking the one from Essence. So I feel like that's been the one that I've been using instead recently. So I just need to remember that I have the OG in my collection. This is so grippy. Wow. I kind of forgot how grippy this was on the skin. My face got super red from that because I feel like I was like really tugging at my skin. But yeah, I just need to remind myself that I have the original gripping primer in my collection, and it's also getting kind of older in my collection as well. So I definitely need to make sure that I'm prioritizing it. I actually did pull it into my next Shop My Stash rotation or everyday makeup drawer. So yes, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, that is a product that I kind of forgot about. I've kind of neglected. This is not a product I forgot about. It's just what I do every day when I do my makeup. This is the Hard Candy Grip Unlock Setting Spray. I do like to use this as a primer spray. All right, for foundation, a foundation that I totally did forget about and I literally have not used it in ages is my Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Foundation. I haven't used this in ages, literally, and I'm not sure why. I think maybe it's because I have kind of steered away from wearing foundation in general. I feel like day to day I tend to prefer a tinted moisturizer kind of deal, and so I feel like technically all of my foundations could be considered forgotten about if you really think about it. But the Dewy specifically, this foundation for Wet n Wild, I have not used it in a really long time. This is in the shade Soft Beige, by the way. I remember really liking this foundation. So hopefully I can fall in love with it even more today. But anyways, how are you guys doing? I'm filming this on May 1st, so happy May. I hope that May is good for all of you. I hope it's good for me too, not gonna lie. April kind of sucked. Even though I went on vacation and I celebrated my 8-year wedding anniversary, and on April 2nd, my husband and I celebrated 10 years of like knowing each other. April was still just not very good for me. So many things happened to me personally, and low-key still recovering from those things. But yeah, I think this foundation still looks really good on the skin. Very, it's kind of like good everyday type of foundation. Really liking it, actually. Yeah, I think that looks really pretty. But yeah, April kind of sucked, not gonna lie. So I'm really hopeful that May will be better. At least it's gotta be. 2026 has gotta give. Something has to happen that's good. I just I'm not happy with 2026. If I could start over the year, I totally would. Okay, the concealer. I literally forgot I had this. Like, I was literally doing my everyday makeup drawer and I literally forgot I had this. The Urban Decay Stay Naked, the Correcting Concealer. I do wear the shade 30NN. I don't even think this is even available anymore. I should focus on using this concealer up. I really should, because I can knock out concealers pretty quickly because it is a product that I wear every single time I do my makeup. And I'm kind of someone that it doesn't take a lot for me to love a concealer or like be able to kind of like put up with a concealer. My ghost face just kind of lingering is so funny. So I feel like I could easily finish this one, but I honestly forgot about it. I wish Urban Decay still sold this line because I really like this concealer. I don't remember loving the foundation if I ever tried it. I don't know if I did or not, but I don't remember loving it. But as far as, I feel like I have a hair. I don't know. But as far as the concealer, I really like it. I think it's really beautiful. There it is. But yeah, I hope May goes well for you. I hope that you're doing well in general. Yeah, it's been crazy. Going through like personal things, and then also just like something like weirdly medical, but nothing serious, I don't think. I think I'm okay. I don't want to get into too much because it's just personal, but like just having to go to like the doctor and like figure out, okay, like what's wrong, but I don't know. I think I'm okay, but nobody seems to be an alarm or anything from what I've shared. I've gotten an evaluation and ultrasound and all that, but still, it's just, I don't know what's going on with that. And it's worrisome, obviously, you know, because if you're not feeling good, you want to know what's going on, or if you're in pain, you want to know what's going on. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm not figuring out what's wrong with me. And, you know, trying to get an appointment is just so difficult, and it shouldn't be. And anyways, I will share some good news. I think in one of my videos, I talked about how one of my good friends that I made, he was going to be moving. Well, he's not. So that's exciting. So that's a good news. I just found that out yesterday. So that's really great news for me, not gonna lie. So that's something now that I have to look forward to for the rest of this year. So yeah, that concealer I think looks pretty good. Do I want to go in with more? Yeah, I feel like I didn't go in with like a whole lot of foundation, so I want to cover up a little bit there. I'm going to put a little bit more underneath my eyes. Anywhere else I'm going to cover? Maybe on my nose, my chin. Yeah, I think that's good. And it's been raining like crazy here, and I'm honestly so sick of it. Like, I know that we need the rain and all, but can it not come all at once? Like, we've been getting like flash flood warnings and everything, and it's so annoying that we get no rain, but then when we do, it's so much rain. All right, so moving on to cream bronzer. A brand that I kind of forgot about, and honestly, the cream bronzer I also forgot about, is the Persona cream bronzer in the shade Dune. It's the multi-stick. I used to use these products from Persona all the time, and I feel like I just kind of forgot about them, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like maybe because they're older in my collection, which is a reason I should be using them. I'm gonna use, this is like a newer brush to me. It's from Real Techniques, and it's like this duo ended brush. I think it's supposed to be duping the Makeup by Mario F4, which, you know, I love that brush so much. I mean, who doesn't love that brush? Like, I feel like everybody does, because it's a really great brush. So I've been testing this out. It definitely is not exactly the same as the Makeup by Mario. I feel like the Makeup by Mario still does a little bit of a better job at blending, but it's still, like, Real Techniques still has some really amazing brushes. So it's still a good brush. I just don't know if it's deserved to be compared to the Makeup by Mario brush, because that one is just supreme. It's so good. But yeah, I actually played around with this Persona cream bronzer yesterday and was like, yeah, like this still looks really good. I need to be using this more. So I'm so glad that I pulled some of these products for my everyday makeup drawer, but also that I'm doing today's video just to kind of like be reminded, especially that Wet n Wild foundation. I have not used that in so long. Just to kind of be reminded at like how good some of these products are, you know? Yeah, so I thought that, I feel like that just like really just like gave the skin some like dimension, some bronze, which I love, some warmth. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, I love it. Then also by Persona, the cream blush in the shade Teddy. Do you guys remember how much I used to love this cream blush? And then what happened? I feel like I just stopped using it. I forgot about it. It used to be like my favorite cream blush in my entire collection. Arguably my favorite blush ever in my collection. So gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my powder off camera because those are products I never forget about. And then we will be back and finish off with more color cosmetics. All right, so I went ahead and did quite a bit off camera because I was like, look, I'm already here, might as well. So I did go ahead and set my entire face with my Makeup by Mario loose setting powder. I do wear the shade 2 Neutral Light. I love that stuff. And then for underneath my eyes, I did go in with my Wet n Wild soft pink loose powder, again, underneath my eyes. And then I did go ahead and do my brows. I didn't do anything crazy because I'm just gonna be here at home. And I've been really loving this look a lot, to be honest. Just throwing in the NYX The Brow Glue. This is in the shade Dark Brown, and just throwing them in my brows. I love the way that it looks. And then I went in with Milani eyeshadow primer. And then I am so obsessed with this eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Moon Dust Quad. I want to say this was from 2 years ago. I used this shade right here all over my lids, and it's just so stunning, so beautiful. And then the mascara that I'm using today is the Makeup Revolution, the Wrap Lash Mega Extension and Volume Tubing Mascara, and I have it in the brown. I love it. So now let's go back to the regularly scheduled programming, shall we? And go back into makeup that I forgot about. So for powder bronzer, you guys know I love to layer my cream products with powder products. And the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer has been a longtime favorite of mine, and I kind of forgot about it. I haven't used it in literally ages. So this is in the shade Sunrise L1. It's so beautiful. I love baked formulas. So I know that this is probably going to be an instant favorite for me again. This is also pulled into my everyday makeup drawer, and I feel like just using it again, I'm gonna start falling in love with it. Something that I like as well about this bronzer specifically is that it is a cooler toned bronzer, which I feel like is sometimes harder to find. So I do like that aspect of it. Man, I feel like that really warmed up the complexion, which is exactly what I was wanting. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, so there's that. Then I was going through, I have a closet in the room that I film in, and I do have some makeup that I tend to store in there. Makeup that is kind of more seasonally, that I try to switch through my makeup seasonally. Anyways, I discovered I had this blush. I literally forgot about it. It's from Essence. It's the Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade Pretty Peach. I'm really sad that they discontinued these because I thought this blush formula from them was beautiful. And I'm honestly really bummed that they replaced it with the new baked blushes because I actually didn't care for that formula that much. I much prefer this formula from them. So a little bummed by that. But if you still have your baked blushes, like the ones that I'm using, the Pure Nude ones, if you still have those from Essence, this is your sign to pull them out. They're so beautiful. I love the look that they give to the skin. So many great products always get discontinued. It's really annoying. Essence is definitely really bad at doing that. I think ColourPop is another one. Makeup Revolution is another one. Beautiful. Okay. And then this is our second to last product, so we're almost done. I've been really into cream highlighters lately. I feel like they're just so beautiful for the spring and for the summer. They're very easy to just kind of throw on to the face. And so I never use my Rare Beauty liquid highlighters. I forget that I have them. I'm always focused on cream highlighters and powder highlighters instead. So let's use the liquid highlighter that I have from Rare Beauty in the shade Mesmerize. And what I like to do is just kind of like dot this onto the skin right there and then just blend it out with my finger. And then I like to go in with more if I need it. But I would tap very, very lightly because it's a liquid. I don't want it messing with the foundation that I have on underneath. And the shade Mesmerize is very subtle, Very, very subtle, but it's really beautiful still. Like I do want to add a little bit more. I also tend to like clean off the wand, like the doe foot, because I don't want too much on it. And again, I'm tapping very, very lightly because I don't want to lift up any product underneath. Very pretty. Now you can definitely see it. Okay, now let's do the other side. Same thing, just blending very, very lightly. I also feel like liquid highlighters are just so beautiful for spring and summer because they look so fresh on the skin. I don't know why they translate so differently. I mean, obviously I do. It's the same thing for like cream and liquid blushes and bronzers. They just look a little bit more natural, more subtle. I feel like I kind of got a little messy on this side. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. All right, so pretty. All right, now let's go ahead and go in with setting spray. This is a product I haven't forgotten about. It is a product I don't use a lot, but I do want my makeup to last today because we might do something this evening, we'll see. But the NYX The Face Glue Setting Spray. Let's use this. This is a very aggressive sprayer. All right, now for lip product, I'm so sad. I was going to use one of my NYX Fat Oil, the lip drips, but it's disgusting. It's literally separated. This is in the shade Follow Back. It's a longtime favorite, but it's disgusting. I desperately need to just throw that away. So let me get a new lip product. All right, a lip product that I used to love so much and I used to wear it all the time is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips, specifically in the shade Coconut. I remember loving this shade so much. I think it'll also go really good with this look today. So beautiful. I love this lip color so much, and these are so comfortable on the lips as well. I do feel like I need more everything, maybe like more bronzer. On camera I'm just feeling a little bit washed out. I mean, I guess I'm okay. But anyways, that is everything for this full face of makeup that I forgot about. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope it also encourages you to go through your collection and take a look at things in your collection that maybe you haven't used for a while and pull them out and play with them, maybe rediscover some old favorites. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy content like this and you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you here as part of my YouTube channel family. Thank you so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.